Hello, beautiful YouTube family. I'm Kendra B, and this is Knowing Woman Tarot. And today, or tonight, shall I say, we are doing our Virgo reading for the month of December 2021. Are you ready to dive in? Because I sure am. All right, so I pulled a little pre shuffle for you guys, and I'm getting some really good vibes as far as you guys kind of accepting some things from your past, maybe things that you didn't necessarily like about yourself, your family lineage, the place you grew up. Anything from your past seems to be coming back up, and you're picking it up and you're looking at it and you're going, hmm, this ain't so bad after all. So think like if you're a boy and you wanted to be like a dancer growing up, and your daddy was like, that shit gay. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, you're looking at it like, you know what? What's stopping me from doing this now? It feels very lighthearted for you guys in the month of December. It feels like you finally set some clear and clean boundaries around yourself to where now you can be more brave, you can be more authentic, and I feel like you're starting to step into something new and fun and light and less critical and less stressful and all that other Virgo shit that y'all normally be doing. And that makes me feel so happy. All right, let's get into it, shall we? All right, so we are going to go ahead and build on this little mini spread that I already pulled for you guys. I am using my Hoodoo Tarot. I am also using my animal messages. And I am also using my Work Your Light Oracle, just in case you were curious, okay? So just a little background on this Hoodoo Tarot. It is a Black woman-owned tarot deck. I know it's illustrated by a white woman, but hey, we need allies and everything, right? I love it because it's basically centered on um, kind of like the south central southeast portion of America, and it's based on voodoo and hoodoo traditions from enslaved people. You know, it's for the culture, so I kind of love it. Check it out. It's the Hoodoo Tarot by Tiana Lee McCuller. I don't know how to pronounce that. All right, so let's go forth and figure out what we got going on. All right. So we're seeing a burst of energy in December. We're seeing a burst of confidence. It's like you're not second guessing yourself as much as you used to or as much as you previously did, because it's like you're just having fun. I feel like you found something that you don't have to be up in your head about as much. Okay, so for you, that might be a relationship. It may be your career. It may be your family. It could be any old thing, but I feel like the vibes that are surrounding you and the work that you have put in on yourself are starting to pay off. I feel like you're less critical about yourself. You're more accepting about yourself. You're not taking things as seriously. And it's showing in your life. It's showing in a light-hearted, playful energy that is surrounding you and is bringing in more light-hearted and playful energy. And I think that is absolutely beautiful, Virgo. Now, what could be possibly crossing this? What could be something that we're not thinking about that could creep up on us? We got the Big Queen, number 3. Now, the Big Queen, I think she is equivalent to the Empress in the regular tarot, and just looking at her is giving me this sense of pride. It's giving me this sense of kind of like you built up this persona and this thing that you want to showcase out into the world via your personality, right? And you are earth sign, so you guys tend to cling to established beliefs and traits, right? So a lot of people know you as one way, and now you're showing up as a different way, and you may still have some little parts of you that make you feel like you don't want people to see you slipping, or you don't want people to see you in the wrong light. It's kind of a control thing, I'd say. just wanting to control the narrative of how others view you and what others think of you. But listen, what I'm seeing for you in the month of December, Virgo, that should be the last thing from your mind. So we're not going to be ashamed of this. We're not going to shun this. We're not going to push it away. We're not going to run from it. We're going to face the big queen. All right, let's read on her a little bit and get a little bit deeper, because that's not necessarily the meaning of the big queen. That's just what I was feeling intuitively, okay? So let's go to the Bible quote. The Bible quote is from Isaiah 21:5. Prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink, arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. Ooh, all right now. A carnival Indian queen smiles as she displays her Black Hawk bucket. Black Hawk, 1767 to 1838, was a leader of the Sauk and Fox tribe. He was a powerful warrior who was well known for his bravery in resisting colonial encroachment on his land and way of life. A spiritualist leader from the Midwest named Mother Leafy Anderson petitioned the spirit of Black Hawk for protection in her temple. Today, many spiritualists and root workers in Louisiana and beyond work with Black Hawk to ensure victory against their enemies. So let's look at the meaning. When the big queen appears in a reading, you are being asked to consider your roots in regards to Mother Wit. And Mother Wit, if you don't know what that means, basically just common old good sense, okay? What would your ancestors say about whatever is going on in your life? What advice would they give? How would they handle the situation? And that's a good point, baby. Don't worry about what this world got to say. When you look in the mirror, if you feel good about it, if you know your mama and your ancestors is okay with it, baby, who can judge me? Okay, let no man judge me but God. That doesn't mean that you must do things exactly as they did or perceive the world exactly as they perceived it, because that would be impossible. What it does mean is that they should be given an opportunity to speak to you via your consideration. This not only connects us with the women in our bloodline, but also with nature as a whole. The change of the seasons and the cycles of birth, death, and decay will always be. But it is the space between that a big queen inhabits. Again, when you relinquish control, you allow room for spirit to get up in there and do its thing, right? All right. Let's see. It is the spirit of continuity and the joy that its true comprehension brings that ensure nothing is ever truly lost, even if it can't be found for now. Therefore, there's always abundance, always beauty, and always a reason to celebrate. If you receive the big queen, consider a few of these things. How do you give and receive pleasure? How do others and the world come into play? Do I accept abundance into my life, and how? Eat, drink, and be merry. Okay, listen. The first card out was play. It damn near jumped out of my hands. Like, you have full permission from your higher self and from your ancestors to do you, like more than ever before. And we are in Sagittarius season, which is all about freedom and luck and fortune. Basically, go get the bag. It's out there for you to get. It's the luckiest time, and I feel like it's going to be this thing where Virgo, y'all value hard work. You know, if anything comes too easy, a Virgo is a little bit skeptical of it. Y'all are used to working hard, even if it's a scheme or a plot, a burglary, or if it's just a good old 9 to 5 job or just getting your hands dirty. You're used to working hard for things. This is a time when you're going to have to trust that your spirit guides, your ancestors, luck is on your side. Like, this is the time. Don't think about it, just play. I know that may be hard for some of you. All right, and in the end set, there go that hard work. Look at Dr. Grant. Baby, when people are sleeping, Dr. Grant is out here picking his herbs because he know what he got to do. He don't mind a good, long, hard day's work. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love these cards, because they really do connect me with my ancestors. Like, my grandfather was a sharecropper, so this image means a lot to me. And it also lets me know that you don't want to be working for nobody else. Like, that's the big thing. You're a rule follower. You're a go-getter. You do exactly what you need to do. You stay within your restrictions. Virgos are the best people to take a restriction and really gain freedom from it. Like, y'all don't mind having a routine, y'all don't mind being restricted. I think that's a beautiful thing. But I'm seeing that there is this deep urge to go out into your own and make your own fate. Go off the beaten path, become an entrepreneur, business owner, out of that relationship. It's just this sense of freedom and independence that I'm getting for you guys, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. This is Major Arcana, so I would like to read on it just a little bit. That's a number 9, ending of cycles, always a good thing. Dr. Grant. Dr. Grant. All right. Dr. Grant is shown in solitude, picking herbs and roots in the swamps of Louisiana. When Dr. Grant appears in a reading, it may indicate the necessity for some alone time to recharge. Specifically, it may recommend solitude in nature to reflect and listen. And I'm going to take it one step further and say solitude into your own nature. Like silencing these outside voices that can tend to take a Mercury rule sign like yourself into your head and just into a whirlwind very, very easily. Sometimes you have to isolate yourself from other people's opinions. All right, this is more important now than ever as we are constantly accessible to others via technology. While this may be convenient, it is also a tremendous burden as we have little time to clear our heads or just be without earbuds blasting music in our ears, a zillion advertisements or logos flashing before our eyes, or social media alerts pinging for us to engage with the world again. Hey, Lucci, my cat just crawled up on me. It's the simple things in life, you know. If you receive Dr. Grant in a reading, consider the following. Do you understand the importance of alone time? Maybe it would be better to stay home tonight. Silence is golden. Focus on finding out the truth. Be in the world, not of it. Pay more attention to your guru or spiritual counselor. Did you really consider the advice you received about that issue? No, you didn't, because you're a Virgo. Y'all don't take advice. Y'all don't take advice. That's what I'm saying. It's better for you to take this little hermit mode and alone time so you can get some advice that you can stand on, which is from your own higher self, from your own higher being, whatever you consider that to be. And when you get this advice and when you get these intuitive hits, you can really believe in it. You can really stand on it because it came from within you. Can't nobody tell you nothing right now, Virgo. And y'all some hard-headed motherfuckers. Okay, y'all don't listen, and at this moment it's actually working for you. Okay, I feel like spirit is just saying listen to yourself, listen to the right influences, and when it's the right influence you will absolutely know. All right, I'm gonna take these two off top since they wanted to come out. We got Miss Ida and the 7 of 6 in your recent past. Here we go again with Miss Ida. This is some solitude. I feel like this is something that you snuck off and did on your own. There's not a lot of people who know the extent of the things that you've been through recently, Virgo. Because you make it look really good and you make it look really easy and you keep your composure. And you've been doing this shit a long time. Like, it's a part of your personality to make this shit look easy. But don't nobody know what's been going on. And I just heard the word conjuring, okay? Now, let's not take that in a negative way, in an evil or dark way, okay? But I feel like you have been praying about something, you've been meditating on something, or manifesting something. You've been manifesting the courage to do something recently, Virgo. What have you been manifesting the courage to do? What have you been manifesting the courage to do? You feel like people are coming against you? And they very well may be coming against you, but again, you have managed to keep your composure. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And then we got the Tower coming right out. Child, it's been going down. You done had some loss. You done had some setbacks. You done lost a little money. You ain't no telling what the hell been going on in the Virgo household because, baby, by the looks of you, by them shoes on your feet and that car you driving and the smile on your face when you out here in these streets, these people is still jealous and mad at you. And they have no clue what the hell you've been going through. Mm. Hmm. I feel like you're over this combat mode. I feel like you're over this protection mode that you've been in also. Like trying to keep people out and trying to keep people at arm's length and not having them necessarily get to you. You know, it almost feels like a person who sees the world as a dangerous place to be, who sees people as out to get them. And I feel like you're tired of being like that. It's a lot of cards, bro. I'm just going to take that one off top. All right, now we got the Daughter of Sticks. There's some bravery here. I'm going to go ahead and put that in your near future. Because whatever you went through here in this tower moment, just being tired of doing the same old shit you've been doing and realizing that it's not really who you truly are, there has been a burst of fuck it. Let's just call it that. This burst of fuck it. Like, you can't go no lower. You can't disappoint nobody no more than you've disappointed yourself. You know, so it's almost this feeling of, you know what? There's nowhere to go but up from here. There is nowhere to go but up from here. And then we got the ancestors. And they've been waiting on you, baby. Ooh, they've been waiting on you. Because ain't that the truth how spirit work? Spirit will just keep pressing upon you, pressing upon you, pressing upon you, pressing upon you until you think you are motherfucking dead. Until you think you are motherfucking counted out and you just surrender completely. And when you surrender, that's when they fling that door open. You know what? These readings have been a lot of... I've done 3 readings so far, right? For the month. And I feel like there's a heavy influence of spiritual or ancestral hands in the mix. Like really just trying to get our attention in the month of December. It's almost like they about to call the lottery numbers and they need everybody present. Okay? Because something is about to be a jackpot called. And you got to be in your bag to get your bag. Like you can't be dilly-dallying around here pretending to be somebody that you're not, because the lottery is about to be called and your number's about to be up. Okay? All right. And this is also a scary card too, because in the traditional tarot this would be the death card, right? But we know that with death comes rebirth. So they're so happy that this air of, what do we call it? I don't know, just the mask. They're so happy that the mask has been taken off and this fake Virgo has been laid to rest. Now they can get going. Like now they can get you going. I think that's gorgeous and that is beautiful. What's Scorpio's attitude right now? We got the 9 of sticks. We got the 9 of sticks, honey. Okay. Like you fed up. It's like, I feel you, bro. And look, I don't know why this remind me of Angel Mama. You know they just took Angel Mama off that box. They retired that bitch because she's like, look, that time is over, babe. We not doing that no more. You can make your own motherfucking pancakes is what you can do. So again, 9 of sticks, this is the ending of a cycle of your own actions, the things that you were doing that were not aligning with your spiritual purpose and your spiritual path. Okay? Wonderful. We are all clear that you were going in the right direction and we're starting to turn things around. And I feel like you're feeling lighter about it. You're feeling much, much lighter. Wasn't as scary as you thought, huh, Virgo? All right, outside influence, we got the 3 of coins. Look at that. A beautiful fortune teller with a stack of cash. And she is willing to give you all of the desires of your heart. But first, you got to do something for her. You got to come with that currency, honey. You got to come with that currency. That also reminds me of Sagittarius energy, Jupiter energy, along with Capricorn energy, because Capricorn is very transactional. So now is the time, okay? We have this earthly transactional energy, right? Now it's up to you to sit down at this table with this woman, hand over your old self, these old things that you may have used to survive, um, your triggers, your traumatic responses, your all of this old shit. Hand that shit over to her and allow her to hand you something more beautiful. Hopes and fears for my Virgos. Oh, we got the Eight of Baskets. You can't go back. Nope, once you walk out, ain't no going back. Let me just tell you that. Ain't no going back. But let me tell you something about the number 8. That number 8 is infinite. That number 8 is abundant. That number 8 is self-sufficient, Miss Independence. Okay? You might want to get back into the warmth of that house, but Spirit ain't gonna let you do it. You cannot re-enter this house now that you've gone back. There's no going back. And of course, that's some scary shit. But on the other side of that is a bright future, Virgo. What's the outcome for Virgo? What's the outcome for Virgo? What do you got for Virgo? Virgo, what do we got for Virgo on the outcome? Oh, look at that. We got the Son of Coins, honey. Baby, this may be new to you, but when I look at the Son of Coins, this is like a child prodigy, okay? So it ain't like you got to be doing something for 30, 40 years in order to be good at it. This is someone who was born with it, okay? His parents knew he had it. They raised him up to do it. He graduated college already at this young age, and now he's teaching people how to get what he got at the age of 12. Like you don't need degrees and you know contacts and all of these things are great. Don't get me wrong, they're great. And we do live in a 3D world. Of course, they can be very helpful. But at this time in history, right now, in December 2021, I'm here to tell you God's favor ain't fair. And what you have is God's favor. So you have these things in you. You are ready. Please do not think that you are not ready, because you are. And I'm very happy for you. Okay? Let's go ahead and get some guidance for Virgo. What would we like to end this reading for with our beautiful Virgo? Give us a beautiful ending message for our Virgo collective. My cat, oh my God. Give us some guidance. Give us some guidance for beautiful Virgo. And we have, there's men talking again, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This card keeps popping out because I feel like there is a energy of reset. So this card is basically about, I don't feel the need to read it. I really don't. In a nutshell, it's basically about a foreign race coming to Earth to raise the vibrations, to be light workers, to do the dirty work, to really just be here, raise these vibes up, and make this earth a better place. But every now and then they get a little sad. Every now and then they get a little lonely. Every now and then they start to feel like, do I really belong here? And I feel like the guidance, the message in this card for your guidance is that you are returning back home. Once you return to your authentic self, once you can stand in your own authentic truth and say yes to things that bring you joy and no to things that do not, and set those boundaries, once you can do that, you are automatically going to feel a sense of home. That home is going to be created for you, Virgo. So I just want to thank you guys for bearing with me and coming into my December readings. If any of this resonated for you, please hit one of the buttons below. Like, subscribe, share, whatever you like, okay? If it did not resonate for you, then maybe check out a video that, resonates with your rising sign, your Venus, moon sign, any of those. Just check them out. Let me know what you think. I love you. Jesus loves you. Have a good night.